Other than the 4 required questions, I also added 3 more extra questions regarding race, gender, and party affiliation. Polled population did not represent the whole population since I mostly asked people around me, who are generally Asian females. Because more females were polled, it would have meant that more Democrats were polled according to the gender gap, which could have affected the final results. Punishment for underage drinking in cases of consumption, possession, or purchasing varies among states. In Georgia, punishment for underage drinking is suspension of driver's license. The choices are provided for the questions are actual punishments for underage drinking in some states. Most common form of state punishment for underage drinking is fine about $300 or suspension of driver's license for 90 days. Although most popular answer choices for suitable punishment for underage drinking was fine over $500, only a few states imposed fine over $500 for underage drinking. For the question, how strongly do you think people should be punished for violating this drinking age? 1 person answered no punishment at all, 20 people answered small amount of fine, which was fine under amount of $500, 8 people answered jail, 22 people answered large amount of fine, which was fine more than $500. 18 people answered suspension of driver's license. One recommended type of punishment was rehabilitation. People could have more than 1 responses. The final result is very unexpected since I thought that fine over $500 is too harsh, probably because I'm a Democrat. Overall, Republicans answered that jail, suspension of driver's license, or large amount of fine was suitable punishment, while majority of Democrats thought small amount of fine was suitable punishment. Republicans supported harsher punishment compared to Democrats. For question, the national government established the drinking age by which of the following. 16 answered formal amendment, 16 answered unfunded mandate, 10 answered the national government never established a national drinking age. People just assume the national drinking age because most states have the same drinking age. 12 answered Supreme Court case. The correct answer is unfunded mandate since the national government established the national drinking age through National Minimum Drinking Age Act of 1984, which is the unfunded federal mandate. The state governments had to accept this change under the threat of having money for a highway taken away. For the questions which is not an exception of underage possession or consumption of alcohol allowed by the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, 28 answered possession or consumption of light beer or wine. 14 answered possession or consumption for medical purposes. 8 answered possession or consumption due to religious purposes. 4 answered possession or consumption with parental consent. According to 23 CFR 1208.3, alcoholic beverage means beer, distilled spirits, and wine containing 1/2 of 1% or more of alcohol by volume. Light beer and wine counts as alcohol according to this statement, so possession or consumption of light wine or beer is not an exception. Not all states allow these exceptions to underage drinking. Different states allow different exceptions to underage drinking. Other than possession or consumption for medical purposes, due to religious purposes, or with parental consent, other federal exceptions include possession because of employment. People over age of 18 can still sell alcohol at an employed place, and consumption for educational purposes. In Georgia, drinking for religious purposes, drinking for medical purposes, and possession with presence of guardian or parent are some exceptions. For question, what do you think about current drinking age? 32 answered that drinking age should stay the same as 21. 6 answered that drinking age should go down. 16 answered that drinking age should go up. People who answered that drinking age should go up recommended different ages from 23 to 25 as drinking age, but majority said 25 as suitable drinking age. People who answered that drinking age should go down said drinking age should go down to 18. National drinking age became 21 for various reasons. First of all, scientists found out that humans' brain fully develops at the age of 21. Alcohol consumption before age of 21 would affect growing teenagers' brain greatly. Also, there were multiple statistics showing that states with lower drinking age had higher alcohol-involved traffic accidents. Final reason why national drinking age is 21 is because of the involvement of interest groups including Mother Against Drunk Driving that supported national drinking age of 21.